You sound like the ghost of Negro past, man.
No.
You messed up my blackness. I had to laugh at that.
Woo, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Man,
Yeah. What's
yeah,
going on? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, this is Savage AF. I don't know what that dude doing. Apparently, he's had a
you
blackout.
know, Shane, you know I am the blackest host MC
Ever. Like, I mean,
known
as
on
black.
the whole interweb space. Nobody gets blacker than me. You
Well,
can't
nah,
literally
wait, Michael Blackson's blacker than you.
not currently in this present state.
In this present thing, no, but Michael Blackson, I've seen you both, and yeah, he's blacker than you.
All right, fine.
Wesley Snipes is blacker
Fine.
than you.
But I am Black Pedro. There's not too many Pedros that are blacker
No,
than me.
there's not. Now Black Pedro wise, there's 4 others, but you are the Black Pedro. See, there's differences. There's levels.
And you are. Introduce yourself to my friends.
Yeah, by the way, everybody, my name is Shang, aka Light Skin Bomber, aka I don't even know what
He
that
means comedy-wise.
Yeah, I bomb horribly every single time. I can't follow a car, let alone a comic. So
There's another flag, y'all. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings.
yeah, we're going now. They think we're terrorists or something.
No, our show is black though. We just have random black people walk through the background sometimes. It's crazy.
Well, by the way, y'all see somebody walking in the background sometimes. That is my son, aka Big Dick McGee.
Shang's house is known as the Trap.
Yeah.
Listen, Savage AF. We talk politics, hot topics, and current events, and I don't give a fluff kind of style. Don't worry, we are grown men who will be cursing in about 2.5 minutes. But in the meantime, in between time, just know that we are here for you live. Monday through Friday, typically.
Yes.
On Pacific Standard Time, typically. Sometimes life be lifing. But you can catch us on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously.
Yeah. And yeah. Look below. Just look below. Not at not at that. No. Look below and you look on the screen. You'll see it says subscribe to. Yeah, no, at the screen. Creepy. Subscribe to youtube.com/C/Savage AF World. Make sure you do that. And when you do that, you'll know what to do. You'll get there and you'll go, what do I do? What do I do? Well, here you go. Click the bell, subscribe to the channel. That's how we got to start the show off. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, people. And you have to deal with it. Subscribe to the goddamn channel. That's all there is to it. There is nothing else for you to learn. Now, we do need you to rate it and make comments because the more you do that, it helps us with the algorithm. And if you got thumbs, I don't know if you got thumbs, even if you got fingers, say your thumb got blown off and you just got this type of thing, like a nub. Take your nub and give us a thumbs up. Feel better about your life, your family. Again, I told you, everybody that follows us has the strongest orgasms ever. They float off the bed and they just they vibrate off the bed. That's how good when you subscribe to this channel. Not other channels. Other channels you can subscribe to, but this one, you subscribe to it. That's what you get.
Down. We are uplifting, y'all. Some of you aren't allowed on YouTube anymore due to reasons we cannot discuss. But that being said, that's what Facebook is for. It's a safe haven for savages. SavageA.F. on Facebook specifically. You want to use them dots, man. SavageA.F. More important than anything else, though, life, air, baby, is Instagram. A stand-up comedian.
And if you don't, I'll take you naked.
Yeah, that's what your neck is actually get crunched. But yeah, if you don't, if as comedians, if we don't have followings,
it's tough. It's tough. It's tough to make this whole needle move. But it's not tough for you to go to Instagram and click at Black Pedro, at BLACKPDRO. Ghost Ride the Whip. Make sure you. I don't know. Every time you say black,
you sounded like if Arnold Schwarzenegger was from the Bay a little bit.
What?
There's a little bit of
yeah, Ghost Ride the Whip. No, Make sure you always slipping, always tripping.
Terminator in the hood and shit. I was like, okay.
Yo, but make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow at Comedian Shang on Instagram. Also, make sure you follow us on Threads at Black Pedro at Comedian Shang and on Blue Sky, which I still haven't made a logo yet for that. But you know what it is. Go to Blue Sky, follow at Black Pedro at Comedian Shang, and you will see we are popping it on. We're popping it off over there too. Also, this is the last thing I'm gonna let y'all know. It's very important that we are going to be making some changes in 2025. So when we do, make sure you follow us to that platform because we're going to be doing it in studio. So starting in 2025, actually January 2025, first week, it will be a new Savage AF, new graphics, new everything. So make sure you fuck with it. Yeah, you can fuck with us then. I slipped up for a second.
No, we in there, dog, man. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Black Pedro, Comedian Shang. Listen, without you guys out there tuning in with us and helping us build this building, we'd be nothing. Gina Emerson, Lady Hazel May, Sexy Puerto Rican, Sean Stubbs. I see you, man. Even YT Johnson, you know, got to have something to bounce off of. Breezy JJ, Sandy, English, Mizzo Williams, no other Miranda. We only need one. Damani Jones is here. Oh man, we appreciate y'all being here. All right,
yo, and again, tell your friends about the show. You obviously like the show, so if you like the show, you got friends that like shit. Make sure that you do that too. Where subscribers are going up, you know, and that's what helps us with the whole algorithm. Thank you for the subscribers that follow us. We appreciate it. You make us no money, none whatsoever. Yeah, zero.
You give me
but you give me hope. We make donut on this show. You know what I'm saying? You know how much it costs to make a tiger stay still so I can take that picture to put the graphics behind there? You have no idea. It was a lot of money. All right.
That's where a lot of our budget went this year, guys.
Yeah, the graphics. Come on, man.
Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. It's Tuesday, December 17th, 2024 in the time-space continuum. It's currently 3:09 p.m. on the West Coast. Black Pedro right here. Shang right there. Totally different rooms. But anyways,
well, they look similar. A lot of leaper
going for y'all today. We're gonna bring back a very popular segment, one of our favorites. Motherfuckers say what for you today.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just leave it as they want to let the white kids say what?
Yeah.
And this is where it gets into a generational thing, but let's talk about it. But before we get into that, I do want to talk about it. You know, I'm a man of the peoples. My mother was a communist when she got out of college. That was her first job.
Wow. That is a deep statement to say right off the bat.
Communist. So we come from a working class mentality and structure.
Well, I'm going to let y'all know my mother was a good person, but my aunt was a whore.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a straight up whore. Everybody knew she was whoring. And my friends would come over and go, I tap your aunt. And I go, hey, man, keep the money on the table. So, and I was her pimp, which is really sad that the nephew would be the pimp. But in fact, some of the people that in this feed, I probably pimped your mother too. I was like, yeah, y'all think I wasn't around. I was around making sure everything. How y'all think your light bill got paid, huh?
Sorry, Shang is gaslighting your trauma, guys. But that's why mom came home late, apparently.
Yeah.
Savage AF, fuck
that was a weird narrative to go down.
You went there, but it's your family. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say, much like Shang was for his aunt, billionaires are bad for business.
And it's proven. That's the wild shit. It's been proven that they're bad for business. And by the only thing that trickles down is to come on the side of your thigh.
He's nuts. But I got a little vid here for you, spitting some literature. About 1 minute and 3 seconds long. See you on the other side.
So there are roughly 2,000 billionaires in a world of about 8 billion people. Half the world's population lives in poverty, deep poverty, living on less than $3 a day. They are exposed to disease, hunger, and violence. It is immoral for a tiny fraction of the world's population to hoard more resources than they and all their heirs combined can ever spend in a lifetime of living in luxury, while half the world has hardly a chance to flourish under the weight of poverty. The game I'm describing is raw, unbridled capitalism with delinquent referees, where the winners get to keep all the spoils, bribe the officials, change the rules, run up the score, and convince the losers that it was a fair game all along. Thanks to decades of storytelling, many people believe that anyone can get rich if they just work hard, that billionaires deserve their money, and that poverty is a matter of personal flaws as opposed to institutional delinquencies. This is salt on wounds. Not only do the poor suffer, but they are convinced to feel shame about their own poverty. The poor have thus been persuaded to vote for billionaire-friendly policies.
Click the link in the bio to get the book.
All right then.
Yeah, that breaks it down, and she broke it down on a global scale.
Right.
2,000 billionaires in the world, 8 billion people roughly. If we scale it back to America, just to keep it, on the front porch, I know that there's like 800, maybe 60 something billionaires.
There's billionaires in America, yeah, and
which is a large portion
that's a
of
lot.
the overall billionaires.
And a lot of them aren't from this country, which is wild. They live here, but they're not from this country. If you look at a lot of the billionaires, Elon Musk is from
nobody's from this country. White people,
you're not from here. But if you look at Elon Musk is from South Africa, and he hates the kafas.
Yeah, I think it was Damani Jones who didn't realize that,
Elon Musk ain't from here. He ain't like us.
And him and his brother were illegal immigrants, just to remind.
Right, but if you look at the billionaire, the way she broke it down is kind of heartbreaking because it makes you feel like, well, damn, what am I gonna do? But that has always been their play. You keep the distance to the poor distant. You make them have dreams of hope, and they can do this and they can do that when they can't. And so that's why I am not above getting some barbecue sauce. If you like hot sauce, I don't know, whatever you like to use. Some people like mayonnaise. I know some people like lemon pepper seasoning.
Okay.
And eat the rich. That's what I think. I think that's what we should do. Sprinkle. And everybody, you see that the super rich billionaires, we storm their mansions, we grab them, we put them on a spit.
Yeah.
We rotate them until they're cooked, and then we eat them.
We do like to highlight the fact that this is a satirical show.
No, I really mean physically eat them.
I know, and sometimes we lean in to our joke.
No.
And then we'll say no, I'm being serious.
I'm dead serious. No, we don't have to crash in the Alps to eat somebody. You understand me?
No. And that's the funny. Shane, this is a great bit that you're doing.
No, I mean it. I mean it. I say eat them. I mean, really, and all their kids too, and their everybody that's inherited money from them. We eat them too.
That's one of my favorite jokes, dog.
Babies don't have the same texture, but why not? And
Gina Emerson asked, "Who is eating booties?" Okay, hold on.
You leave the booties.
Gina, this is not a dating app. Okay?
Yeah, you're making it a freak fest. I'm talking about actual physical.
We know how you like it, but we ask that you please keep your side booty meat on the side.
Yeah, nobody's talking about eating the booties, but the booties actually meat is probably more tender. I heard. I've never done it, but I'm talking about straight up cannibalism. I'm not talking about what y'all think I'm like, oh, that's a metaphor for taking over the rich. I mean, actual physically slicing them.
Society.
No, I mean, kill them and eat them. No, I mean, to change the world.
We could just redistribute the meat that's on their plate. That I think that's what it is.
Or we could make them meat on a plate.
But I do think that's an important part you're stressing, just the hope and dream, the American dream that is pushed out there. And I believe it has pulled in a lot of poor people, not just white, but also some blacks and Latinos and other groups who look at a guy like Trumpty Dumpty and think like, oh man, he does business, he's a boss, he's he speaks his mind or whatever. And it's just like, yeah, you'll never get to do that in this current structure. So please don't idolize it in this way as if like you want to be like that. They're not like us and they don't want you to be like them.
Well,
So,
I think that honestly, man, come on, man, come on, let's be real. If like the CEO that just got bumped off, and it's everybody's like, oh, that's a human being. Stop it. Listen, if we did that to about 5 billionaires, they get the hint. If we just ate like 5 of them, and that is what there's what is how many of there?
there's like 860 something.
Okay, so if we ate, fuck it, 10 of them, like straight up kill and cooked and ate them, you don't think billionaires might say maybe we should give some of this wealth away because I don't want to be walking to my car and all of a sudden I'm a tasty treat. I'm talking
Barbecue.
about, yeah, I'm just saying, I think that and I know people say you just want to eat them because you fat. No, no, no. I think that saying "eat the rich" is a good saying. I
Everybody
think
got
that if you look in Egypt when they wowed out and said we gonna murk you if you don't do what we want you to do, things changed. I think that America needs to do that.
Syria,
Or
Syria kicked Assad out. South
yeah,
Korea booted their prime minister because he called for wait, not just called for, but he instilled a martial law against his own people and had troops on the streets, and the people hit them streets hard, overthrew him. So there is power to the people, but please don't get kind of hoodwinked into this American dream concept, uh, because there are very few of those opportunities. The way this system is built now to do that, I mean, it's just you can't have. I think they said the four richest men in America right now have just reached $1 trillion worth of wealth, and Elon Musk has just hit $400 billion on his own. I believe the first dude to do that.
well, because America keeps kicking him money back because we're suckers. Like, would you want to be like you want to be a millionaire, Pedro? Don't you?
Um, if y'all really wanted my honest opinion, in our most enlightened state, at our best, humans would not ever need money. And what she said is raw
The
and
fuck are
bridal.
you talking about?
What she just said capitalism is ruining everything and having the majority of the world, half the world, living in poverty because of capitalism, which is surrounded around currency
It's
and
more than half. I think she said more than half, but the bottom line is you wouldn't want to be one of the people stepping on the neck of the poor.
it's my shoes are comfortable enough. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
But
I just want enough
we
money.
gotta, it's this far out concept that nobody can seem to grasp. But we really do not need money as human beings. Like
Well then if that's the case, I'm rich because I have enough money to fly hoes out from different area codes. So I'm doing all right. So
you need
um
some nice women, Shang.
no, I like straight
Don't
up.
keep playing.
I like stanky booty clap, booty cheek meat enhanced women. That's
You take
all.
them to Cheesecake Factory and then you cook
Yeah,
cheesecake.
yeah.
Yeah,
I like caked up cakes.
and
And
then you
so
cheese them cake.
and Damani Jones, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm not the only one that likes ratchet. I like women where there's a good chance they'll stab me, or if I'm having sex with them, I gotta hold my hand on my wallet while I'm thrusting.
Shang, they will roofie your juice.
Well,
That,
that's true
that
too.
that pineapple juice will get your ass, nigga.
Yeah, that's true. You got to watch them. But
Take
I
it
think
in-
that when you think about billionaires and people try to humanize them, you have to do something corrupt, dirty, or underhanded to be a billionaire. You have to do something where you're skirting around laws and tax laws and something to be a billionaire. You cannot just be a billionaire and be clean.
And it's also just like corrupt to have that many resources. Like she also said, this class of wealth will never be able to spend this money
Ever.
And at the end of the day, it's not even about the money. It's about the control and the power that it gets you. But the reality is, man, when you ask me if I want to be a millionaire, I'm like, nobody needs money, dog. And we also don't need the barter system. But
No, wow. All right, everybody. Pedro has bumped his head, and yeah, that's not true.
the sexy Puerto Rican says Elon Musk is trying to be Tony Stark so bad, but like bad Tony Stark, like because Tony Stark thought he was doing the right thing. Oh, he was arrogant, talked a lot of shit.
He's
but
a playboy.
He took one for the universe.
Yeah, that's true.
You gonna wear them stones? Are
But
you gonna wear them stones and bring everybody back?
are you gonna do that? Are you gonna fly into a giant hole where there's giant worm monsters flying down at you and try to close it with a nuclear bomb attached to your asshole? No.
Also, Tony Stark was a brilliant engineer and scientist. Elon Musk had dough.
That's it. And Elon Musk, if you look at it billionaire wise, he's never, that's the saying, he's never created anything. He never came up with anything. He's not as brilliant. He just acquired businesses of people who were brilliant.
He doesn't know how a Tesla works.
Yeah, he's not the brightest pebble.
He couldn't build one.
And this is the same guy that wants to take Social Security away from some grandma that's sitting on her porch eating muskrat stew. And yet,
while looking for them government coupons, trust me, these corporations are on welfare. The biggest welfare queens are the largest corporations in America. These are the half-dressed with the rag on their head, begging to the government like, we got to pay our CEO. How my CEO gonna eat? And then they come and get that fucking stamp, that block of cheese.
Right. So everybody knows it. And sexy Puerto Rican, for a fact that Elon Musk is a nerdy, goofy, weird person. And Tony Stark was cool as a polar bear's toenails. So don't ever equate him to Tony Stark. You take that back. You take it back now.
I think she regrets it already, but we love you, sexy Puerto Rican, man. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. If you're just tuning in, we are talking about how billionaires are bad.
But you know who's pushing this narrative and making sucker ass people believe in this sucker ass shit? We know who it is. We know this man who, by the way, I said he belongs in prison, but he didn't go.
And you said he wasn't going to go. We gave you that, dub.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is it's way bigger than Trump. We've just never had such a blatantly, flagrant president who, like I said yesterday, is out here tweeting like, "Give me $1 billion, I'll give you the contract. Fuck all the regulations. We'll expedite your shit, but give me $1 billion, I'll give you the contract."
Right, and you can have exploding tires, and you can have suit pushed into
you can use babies as wrenches for all I care.
We don't care as long as you give us the money. And the bottom line is, if you look how Trump has been from get-go, because he's never been accepted by the elite and the rich, he is trying to give them so many tax cuts so people will like him, because he is one of those insecure men that if you say one thing wrong about him, like I just had somebody say some horrendous shit about me online. Now, part of it was true. Part of it was true pertaining to my career, but I like just went in on me, and I didn't say I'm gonna have to prevent him from being online. I just went okay, but when I see you though
on this block,
when I see you, it's different. But no, I just feel like we got an insecure ass coward of a man who talks more shit than a little bit. That's black lingo from an old black man. And he's really a coward, but he knows how to play the really rich and the poor whites in the rural areas who are going to get fucked beyond belief. You got to understand, he's going to try to stop the infrastructure bill. He's going to try to reverse that because he's mad at Biden or whatever the fuck.
The tariffs are going to tear them apart.
Tear them apart.
The agriculture is going to tear your average white farmer who was already even the big farms
down to the studs. It's going to tear it down to the studs. And you know what? They were supposed to make internet more available for people in rural areas. Guess what's going to get cut? That. Because the ignorance, you got to keep the ignorance going. They're a bunch of ignorant ass people. Now, I'm not saying all white people. So know that. There's some cool white babies out there.
That's the homie.
That's the homie. He's different.
The homie right there.
He got swag. And he's always
the blunt. And I was like, and that's how America started. And he was like, what?
I mean, you could tell that little dude's ready to squabble. But the bottom line is, if you look at the situation with America, the poor think it's worked. The poor think, I'll be like Trump someday. I'll be a millionaire like Trump someday. Even though they don't realize he didn't create that million. He was given $200 million to start his businesses. So that's not somebody that you could go, oh, he's innovative and he's smart and he's this and that. No, he was giving it to me. You give me $200 million. Guess what? In a year, I'm going to have $400 million.
There you go. Tracy Jenkins says, hey, thank you for your topics. Thank you for joining in and enjoying it.
Thank you, Tracy.
This is what we try and do. You know, we as Savage AF, we for the peoples.
But
and the reality is, I'm not for anybody being as prosperous as they can be, but this even playing field or this idea that, everybody has the same opportunity to do X, Y, Z is ludicrous. And I, if we can get that, like, for me, here's my slogan. Here's something I live by financially. It's like billionaires, even multimillionaires, like, should be illegal, outlawed until there is no poverty, until there is no homelessness, until every child has a shoe, little girl has a book.
It's not going to be the case. And by the way, YT Johnson, you say it was $10 million instead of $200 million. I'm adjusting it to this right now. But even if it was $10 million,
no. He got a lot of money, dude.
He got a lot of money to start his business. And
in that circle, $10 million is not real money. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like what your house cost. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
Like these motherfuckers,
$10 billion is bus fare.
$40 million houses. So like 10 million would be like a down payment on a property that you're going to use to start a city full of casinos or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, Tracy, no, he didn't hire no black people. So they shucked and jived and tap danced.
Tracy likes to talk shit. I see, girl. You being facetious.
Yeah.
Chiclet tooth, tic tac mouth, mush mouth ass Tim Scott didn't get anything. Byron Donald with his Lego ass haircut hairline did not get
his snap on fade.
None of these tap dancing.
None of they got it right. They all tap dance.
Spoon-handed ass niggas.
Yeah, and bottom line is they tap dance, they juggle watermelons, they took it up the ass, and
they use y'all. They use you Negroes.
Yes, they did. You geeky ass nigger.
Peterson. How long of a story was going to tell the man, CJ? No, sir.
Never liked geeky ass niggas like that. They make the soldier look bad.
And as we slit his throat, he had the nerve to ask what he had done.
You know what you did, you geeky ass.
By
the way, that's from a movie, y'all. That's not us just going crazy. It's called A Soldier Story.
From the movie A Soldier Story, which was a derivative of
Caesar. Knocked that out the fucking park.
Adolf Caesar.
Yeah,
man. Old Sarge, you know it, Gina. There you go. Geeky niggas. Peterson.
I gotta find that clip.
That cast is cold, dog. You got Adolf Caesar, Howard Rollins, Denzel Washington, David Allen Greer. Man, there's so many motherfuckers in that. I think the dad from Moesha. I can't even remember these niggas' names anymore. Anyways, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings.
Did you say I think the dad from Moesha?
Yeah, I think it was the piano.
That's messed up where you were like, no, you know what? At this point in this comedy, whatever I'm doing, even though my friends, as we drove to a gig, called me a whore, which I thought was a little
you are
harsh.
letting this go.
Not. Hey, I'm a whore because I like to get
It wasn't
paid.
me.
It
was
wasn't
not me.
you, but I'm a whore because I like to get paid for telling my jokes. I'm a whore. I'm a whore. No. You're a whore. You're all whores.
They're all whores.
I do shows for money. Yes, I dance up for money.
Do what you want me to. But you know who are whores? Billionaires right now. Because you got way too much. Like you just have too much. I saw a great quote. Rest in peace. I don't think we shouted her out on this show. And shout out is way too casual for her greatness within especially not just Black history, but American history. But Nikki Giovanni recently passed.
Oh,
but
yes. Yeah, brother. Hey, brother, why wouldn't you do that, brother? I love it.
Fantastic author. But Nikki, I saw there have been clips circulating, and I recently saw a clip where she was just like, white people have not learned what it means to have enough.
Yeah.
And I think, as simple as that sounds, or some people might think it's like divisive or derisive or whatever, but like really it's just like a human thing too. But Europeans especially exacerbated this idea of like just knowing what enough is.
No, they never have enough. Or
and
if you have something, they want it.
Oh, you have more than enough. Like you have more than enough. I just saw that Northrop Grumman, one of the biggest defense contractors, just got a contract to build trains on the moon. Now I got to look this up. I'm not totally, but I was just like, sounds about right, and it's aligning with my whole moon slave theory.
It does. That does sound right.
Like,
yeah.
Lips won't hurt as bad in zero gravity, but like, I really think they about to ship like niggas and brown people up to the moon to do work.
And they're gonna be Black people that'll be like, I'll go to the moon. No, we got to get it together here. And if you look at it, you can't build a train that goes from LA to Vegas, but you can build get a contract for one on the moon. Shut up. They need a bullet train. They're supposed to be doing it. That's what I read, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. A bullet train from Los Angeles to Vegas. And it costs $7 billion. And
I think initially it's going to go from Rancho Cucamonga, which is where the second next Friday is from. But it's like right where the 10 and the 15 meet, and that's like the major junction to get from LA to Vegas. It's going to go from there allegedly to Las Vegas.
All right. And it's a bullet train. Have you ever been on a bullet train, Pedro?
No, brother.
Well,
I ain't never. How many places got them? I ain't never been.
All right, hold on.
I ain't been on no bullet train. Damn.
All right, well, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to floss drop.
You been on a bullet train?
Yeah, twice. Yeah, me and like when Reggie McFadden, we went over to Japan. And and this shit is bananas. That's all it is, And you can. They say you can't feel a G-force. Yes, you can. You start feeling. Yeah, it makes you. It makes you.
The initial pull off, at least.
You literally go like this. Zzz. Yeah, and then it's quiet as fuck, and it's just. And
it's just alternating magnets.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Forward.
They could have did that here, but guess what? We're giving trains on the moon now, so moon slaves can die and accidentally bust the bubble of the air, and then they get sucked out, and then the lady with the two titties gets sucked out, and then we can't. You know what I'm saying? You saw what happened when they did it.
The way, like
they always do that. Yeah, it's like so when you and Elon Musk, if you talk about billionaires. He gets so many kickbacks from our government for shit that he's failed on.
Why do you think he put $200 million into Trump's reelection?
Wow.
And
now Trump's gonna give him now he's working with him.
And now him and Vivek, Swampy.
Who's another person worth millions and millions of dollars? He's not a
He's
billionaire,
a
but
billionaire.
he's a billionaire. Vivek is.
Bro, Trump has like 14 billionaires.
I put a list up. I put it up on my IG. I put the list up of the people that he hired that were all caked up beyond belief. But the bottom line is, it's never helped. It's never helped America. If you look at the one thing that they tried to do in Ronald Reagan's time was the trickle down theory, where they thought it would trickle down to everybody else, then everybody else will be prosperous. Found out that these businesses, these multi-gazillionaire, billionaire
they'll just buy their own stock to drive up.
Right. And they just said, no, we're not letting you buy into this. So if you look at how they've done this, it shows you how easily duped not only Americans are, but especially white Americans. And I'm going to say especially white Americans, not all white Americans, but a bulk of white Americans that voted for Trump bought into this fucking, I'd say, fantasy. Can you build a snowman? They're like crazy. No, I don't know why I did that. But the bottom line is they bought into this shit that I'm just like Trump. Trump, he's going to make us all millionaires and keep the niggers behind because he's a white supremacist too. Oh, did I add that? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he's a white supremacist.
Yeah, man. Sorry, Gene Emerson said, but they're for the working class, right? Like,
it's a lie.
This idea that like the people in the castle on the hill are really thinking about like, oh, I hope they all have bread. That's what when Marie Antoinette said, "Let them eat cake," she was being a real cunt. You know what I mean? It was like
total bitch. Total bitch.
To have cake would be a total luxury, which she was living in. Tracy Jenkins says, "Ignorant for real."
Who's the ignorant? Who's the most ignorant? Okay, that sometimes they say black people are too flossy. The poor. But they said they try to shift it that black people are too flossy. They don't have the priority straight. And I got to say this, and I love my people. In fact, I've taken a lot of hits in life for loving my people. The bottom line is we do buy into the bullshit too. We buy into the flossy shit too.
And Tracy Jenkins says the poor white people. That's, maybe specific.
Not just white people.
America, but when we look at it globally, like, because I see all these organizations that are just trying to provide desks, or like there are places in Africa where girls can't go to school because their family can't afford the uniform.
Wow.
And it's like, bro, what the fuck does that have to do with the knowledge that's in the book? But that's what capitalism does. It's like some corporation needs to produce these fucking uniforms and they have to make people buy them. And if you don't buy them, then your fucking child can't learn to read.
Right. They're cock blockers.
How dumb are we? Or like how long are we going to let bro, what are you talking about? Like slap pants on the child and a shirt and some shoes and send them to fucking school so they can learn, dog. Like, because they can't buy this corporate uniform, you're telling me they can't?
And by the way, my son had to wear a uniform for a little bit until I guess all of the parents rolled up on his school. The bottom line is they're not cheap. And you got to buy multiple outfits because you can't wear the same one over and over again. Then you're the stinky kid. And then my son got to fight everybody.
Nigga, we went to high school and college, especially in college. You already bought into the school, and then you got to go to the bookstore and buy the motherfucking books. Tracy Jiggins says that's why they also want to remove the books from schools. Motherfuckers can't even afford them at this point. Every year, every semester, I was just like, there's another $700 worth of fucking.
Oh no, and that's why I'm never paying my loans back ever. Fuck y'all,
bruh. We already paying tens of thousands of dollars to get into this.
Yeah, but if you look at how billionaires, even billionaires' kids, the bottom line is a lot of them aren't competent. They're fucking out of their mind. They're not handling business. A lot of them have lost businesses after business, but you have $1 billion cushion.
That's the next president. Trump.
Yeah, exactly. If you're a billionaire, That's a hell of a cushion.
You think Beavis and Butthead are going to be more successful businessmen? And that is,
But people believe it though, Pedro, and the people in the feed tell the truth. And Tracy Jenkins, I say you. People believe that he's this brilliant businessman. He's never been. The thing that saved Trump financially was The Apprentice. It wasn't he's so brilliant with his money. He's fucked off, 6 bankruptcies. He's fucked off shit that most people should be able to make money on. Casinos.
Now, Gene Emerson says buy property.
Agreed.
No doubt. But again, this goes back to another narrative that I was kicking on a recent episode, is that like that's also not a new concept at all. It's something we should keep trying to do. But Gina, when historically when Black people do amass property, wealth, affluence, poor ass white people come and burn everybody and shoot everybody, eat your face whole, and then nothing happens to them.
Because they're jealous. They're jealous when they say pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
I'm not saying don't do it. I just mean like Black people have always been great at that, even in this country before it. Again, I will stress, I don't even think we need money, but we definitely can't continue to have billionaires while more than half the globe is impoverished. I do want to move on because we brought up the kids just a second ago, meaning the next.
Yeah, we brought up the kids of the billionaires and the kids.
Yeah, and speaking of the kids, we got to understand, I'm a man of a certain age. I turned 47 this year. I'll be 48 on my next birthday. We're approaching a half century here. I'm trying to get there, guys. I have a certain,
and I'm 75.
I've amassed a certain amount of knowledge. I think myself to be a progressive thinker and, somebody who is accepting to new ideas. But when I heard this, I literally out loud said,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Just let the kids say what? I'm gonna play this video for you. It's just 22 seconds. Let's talk.
That'll give you an idea.
I'm probably gonna cut it off short too, but
white girls ain't tripping, boo. White man be my nigga too. Let the white kid say nigga. 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 They probably
no. I know the last word we just heard was yeah. No.
Who made this song, man?
I don't even want to big up. Let's see.
White girls ain't tripping, boo. White man be my nigga too. Let the white kid say nigga. Let the white kid say nigga. Let the white kid.
It just says North Carolina artist. I do believe they were part of the states that they were with articles of secession during the Civil War.
Wow.
Confederate states. So I would call this a brainwashed, collard green ass Negro.
The level of coon that came off of him.
I think he has socks made of chitlins. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it. I don't have proof.
Very good chance his contact lenses are made of cornbred.
Yeah, he keeps hands in his underwear.
He sees through. Well, if that's the case, let's have a song say, your mama's a dirty bitch. Your mama's a dirty bitch. And put his name, whoever the rapper's name, North Carolina rapper. Your mama's a dirty bitch. Your mama's a dirty bitch. And then see how long, hey man, you can't call my mama a dirty bitch. And don't let the white kid say nigga. How about that? You cornball, thirsty, don't have no other creativity, can't think of no other song to kind of make horrible motherfucker. I hope that somebody takes Sexy Red and beats you to death with her.
Now, Breezy JJ's, I know her to be quite a lady. And she usually doesn't curse and speak like this.
But she does.
Go to the motherfucking no. And you abbreviated it, but I feel you, sister. That's all I like. I don't know.
Ramonia is am I saying it right? Ranonia?
Let me see. Renonia Godwin. Hey Savage, I'm back. Look at me now. Welcome back, baby. From the
Hey,
Facebook side too. I love it.
but I do you think that?
Show up, country bumpkin.
Oh, sure. I mean, what do you think?
Monty Jones, like the kids didn't say it though.
But I see it though.
Niggas on set.
Yeah.
It was niggas. It had to be real niggas on set who were like, "But yeah, little kids, say it though."
And see if I don't bust your ass.
And you
But guess what? I've seen a lot of black comics that use it over and over and over again on stage. They call white people nigga. They call anybody a nigga. Yeah, and
it's a generational thing too. Like it brings up things to me, but I'm like, I'm that old? I guess like where I'm just like, we used nigga freely amongst ourselves and still do, but I'm you know.
Well, I've decided.
Hey, what's up, my nigga? This nigga Stanley. like no. We were supposed to take it back and reclaim it.
And now you want to give it back? Ugh. This guy looks like, and did he have a Michael Jackson jacket on? I just wanted to beat him. I don't know why I wanted to physically just beat him. Now I know that's bad, but the bottom line is
I didn't even play it long enough. Let me let it go a little bit long because I think at some point he said some shit like, you know, they probably already say it.
White girls ain't tripping, boo. White man be my nigga too. Let the white kid say nigga. 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 They probably gonna say it anyway. They already say it every day. White girls ain't tripping.
I'm just gonna say what we all.
Wait a minute, what did that dude say? What did he say?
Oh, I don't know.
White girls ain't tripping, boo. White man be my nigga too. Let the white kid say nigga. 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 They probably gonna say it anyway. They already say it every day. White girls ain't tripping.
I'm just gonna say what we all thinking. The beat was hard. You know what I'm saying?
And there'll be people like that. There'll be people like that.
I'd like to think that he was just joking, but
no.
Either way, I must just stay focused on the message. That's why I was cutting it off because I was like, oh yeah, he did that bullshit is not even. But either way, they probably say it anyway, probably say it every day. Yeah, dog. So like it was never about letting them do it. It's about letting them do it to you. Right? And that should be a difference.
It's a sad day.
If you're a white person out there who really wants to use the word nigga or nigger,
it's not nigga, it's nigger. Remember that.
Yeah, either if you really want to use it, it's time to look in the mirror and be like, wow, would I run a plantation? If so, answer is yes. How would I run it? How brutal would I be? Whips, chain, what
would I get this North Carolina rapper to be my head slave?
Yeah,
that was the most bugaboo ass jig-tastic shit, and it's embarrassing. And he obviously ran out of any other creative outlet to make a song. But the bottom line is, it works because controversy and bullshit. Okay, and now Damani Jones.
Damani Jones, the beat was hard.
So
no doubt, man. But you know, it's almost like some people don't deserve the beats they get.
Yeah. And if anything, he deserved beats. But that's young. That young crowd.
He deserves even harder beats.
A hard ass beat. I'm telling you right now, if you look at it, if you look at Sexy Red she's not even overly, like said that she's extremely over sexualized. She has a song about my gonorrhea green. Like
as it should be though.
Yeah, like if you listen to some of her, she was selling,
was like yellow or brown.
Yeah, she was selling lipstick that was different syphilis, different venereal diseases, and so the bottom line is, the young audience, you're a bunch of suckers, you're a bunch of fucking sell out bitch asses. And I said to your face, look at you. Take a look in the mirror. Can you spell pride in yourself? Fuck you. If you like songs like this, and if you white and you've been itching for a song like this, play it when you come out of the car when I'm around you.
Serious Jest, I see you, and I see Damani. He said that's a stop sign behind that. I don't give a fuck about the damn beat. Okay, sorry. I missed the emoji on the end. My prescription glasses are coming in very soon. By the way, I never even talked about that, man. But speaking of healthcare,
I got mine now.
Speaking of healthcare coverage, with all the shit that's going on before we get out of here, got my first pair of prescription glasses. I got the prescription filled, picked out some frames, and yeah, the lady, the optometrist, she was like, "Oh, you have really great health coverage. You have some great discounts." And at the end, she was like, "That'll be $9 million." I was like, "With the discount?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You son of a bitch."
My glasses I got on now, and the other glasses pair with everything was $1,300, and I got good coverage.
Serious just said we getting old. Been old, dog. Now I can prove it.
Yeah, but no,
is this my? Yep, this it. I can't lie. I can't.
You know what? For driving,
like,
well, I wear them now. Yeah, for driving
during the eye test, I cursed because when she found a setting with the thing, I was like, "Motherfucker, that shit says Negro." Like, goddamn, this racist.
Wait a minute, that was an A. That's what I did. I was like, wow. But I've been there a while. I've been here but my eye was injured, and it slowly. I had a official cut in my eye.
But I did go 47 years without needing glasses.
You went long. Yeah, I got official cut in my eye.
I actually got them 2 years ago because that's when I noticed the difference. But I don't know.
Once you get a hole poked in your retina, it's all downhill. So I knew I was going to have to, and luckily, my sons and but all my family, my brother has glasses. I have glasses now. These are my glasses.
That's what it is, y'all. Savage AF, man. We're trying to be the glasses, the lenses.
For you to see the truth through.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing, my brother, through which you can peer at this, these hot topics, politics, current events. That's what we want to do, man. So we will be back. That's your show for today. Don't let the white kids say nigga, by the way. And don't let the billionaires be billionaires until everybody can eat.
And eat the rich. I don't know why you want to act like that wouldn't work.
Rich, flavorful food.
No, I mean eat
like rich, butter, like
human beings. I'm talking about zombies. We need the zombies, hoarder, selfish motherfuckers that have enough money to spend for 17 lifetimes and won't help a starving kid have a fucking quesadilla. Fuck them.
Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Fuck them. Fucking flags. We're probably gonna get some.
We're not gonna get flagged again, are we? Will we?
Why? It is the season. Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, just know that if you are white and you voted for Donald Trump, you are racist. If you are black and you voted for Donald Trump, you are dumb.
That's
we'll see you tomorrow.
That's you.